Scorpio, welcome. Okay, so I'm going to do these new, just for this month, to see how you guys like it. I am going to do new connections. So this is going to be someone that's new or someone you met on a dating app or you're starting to, develop feelings for, however. So we're going to see where this is going. And mainly this is really to protect you and to guide you through the connection into what to be aware of and kind of see how this thing flows. Okay, so right now we're going to get right into your energy. All right, we have the Nine of Swords. Okay. We have the Empress. I love it. Temperance. Okay, so something's really challenging your mind right now, I'm seeing. Okay, so the Nine of Swords is like, okay, I'm in my head about this. Is this person like interested in me or not? You're coming in as the Empress. So this is showing me is that you're trying to center yourself and align yourself and have patience. Okay, because there's a sense of like feeling a bit defensive of like, do I need to like protect myself because my mind's running? So I am seeing that. We have Justice. Okay, we have the Emperor in the reverse. So there has been some truth that has been talked about. I'm not sure if this person with the Emperor, why they're coming up in the reverse, but I feel like you may be dealing with somebody who could kind of be, without you really even knowing, a little dominant. Let's see. If not, we'll go ahead and check it out. Let's see what's happening. I'm not going to try to like jump. So your feelings for this person, you feel really connected to them. Okay. This is feeling like a strong bond with this energy. This person, they're not really telling me their feelings for you. There have some things that are hidden here. That's probably why the Nine of Swords is coming up. And I'm not trying to make these readings negative because they're not. It's how you resonate with them. Okay. This is to help guide. So let's see. The challenge is the Four of Pentacles. There's a lot of holding back right now. The block is somebody's holding back. Somebody went silent and you're still connected to them. They came in as the King of Cups, it looks like. Looks like the King of Cups is like super awesome, kind, loving, like a friendship type vibe. And yeah, very like emotionally mature and all of these things. When it comes, like, I feel like how this person views you is like, oh, you're looking for a commitment. You're looking for something real, because the Empress only wants something real. Duh. The Empress doesn't want anything less than real. Oh, and that's what's making them. The Ten of Swords is saying that there's somebody that's fear of commitment. So if you're coming off as the Empress and you're like, like you don't play games, you don't like this, and you're embodying that Empress energy, this person knows that you are someone that deserves a marriage or deserves to be treated a certain way. And I feel like you guys may, and I'm not trying to spin this as negative, this is how it's coming out. I feel like I have to tell the people who watch these readings, like, if it doesn't resonate, stop forcing it. The Emperor is coming in the reverse, so telling me that this is a false Emperor. You deserve an Emperor. This person's already coming in ending something. They want to, they either are going through a massive betrayal, divorce, or however. But it seems like they're coming, like they're at the 10. Like this is a person that's like hitting rock bottom. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles and then the 10 of Cups. Wow. 10, 10, 10. Four of Swords, the Lovers, and the Sun. Okay. I got to get clarifiers out because we need to see what this 10 of Pentacles is about. This is about long-term commitment. No lie. It's about long-term commitment. So they're over here at the 10 of Swords, literally like in pain. And their actions more towards you, like their next action, is about long-term. but they're already kind of, this person I'm just feeling is afraid of commitment. It's like they got out of something already, didn't have time to heal yet, and they're at the end of it. That's why they're going silent. That's why things are being pulled back. But this is just naturally, the King of Cups is like their charm that comes through, and they're nice. This person could be like super nice and like super, obviously they attracted you, where they're like super nice and, you know, all of these things. But when it comes down to like real serious things, why are they here at the Ten of Swords? What's the Two of Cups for your energy? You want a commitment. The reason why the Nine of Swords is here is because you're in your head to see if this person is committal. I'm not sure if this is something about like being exclusive or going to the next step, but there's something where you're really wanting this to work. Like you're really wanting this to be that Hierophant feeling. Now, for some of you guys, I'm just going to say it, very few of you, this person could be married. And it's stressing you out in some way. Others of you, and I'm not saying that's okay, and I'm not judging either. I'm just saying that that's what this is kind of coming out like. The Hierophant is about marriage. It's about commitment. It's about sharing, like, traditional values. And to have you in your head about this, it's like, why aren't they putting in the effort? If they told me they wanted a commitment, if they were going in towards that area, and now they're pulling back their energy. Yeah, this person feels completely unbalanced. Okay. They look at you as the Queen of Cups. They know that you're very, like, you guys connect on an emotional level, are connected on an emotional level, but they are feeling out of balance. They're feeling uncomfortable. This person really does not know how to express their feelings. That's why they're holding back with the Page of Cups. This person's not ready for commitment. Just straight out say it. They've been dishonest. They were curious about you, but they've been dishonest. The challenge is the Ten of Swords. This is a painful ending. Someone's going through a very painful ending in their life. I don't know if they just are healing or going through a painful divorce, or they're going through something to the point where they like the emotional comfort that you give here, Scorpio. They came in as the freaking Emperor. Oh, but this is like kind of a lesson here. This is a pattern of theirs. Okay, so I don't know what this person promised you or made you feel like, because when they think about it, it does not make them, it makes them feel like antsy, impatient. It makes them feel restless, even thinking about having a commitment. They've lied about it, and they're in their head about it. And the only way they know how to kind of handle this right now, because they are coming in really immature when it comes to their emotions, but even though they came in strong and acted like your Emperor, when they're not clearly an Emperor, they're coming out of something that's very painful for them. They were lying about wanting commitment. You already know. See, when I do these readings of the new, you're already going to feel this. You're already, because it shows that you're fighting with your mind. You're fighting with yourself. Like, why? I thought this was leading to a real situation. But you're the Empress, and that's something you need to remember. When you're going to embody the Empress, you're going to attract a lot of people, which means the Emperor, people are going to act like false emperors. They're going to act like, oh yeah, of course everybody wants the Empress, and everybody wants the real Emperor. The thing is that some people are not going to express the real truth as to why they're coming into this. They're in their head, they're trapped, and they're trying to avoid conflict. And it feels like they're kind of sneaking away in some way with the Seven of Swords, are trying to they're detaching. They're detaching and they're resisting change. Who is this person? Gosh, these new love, doing it this is kind of, I know that people want me to do new and stuff, but it doesn't mean that all, like, it's going to be a fantasy fairy tale. This is actually going to, I feel like these new readings may help a lot of people follow their intuition and not take it personal, because it feels like there's a lot of depth in these in these newer connections or people that you're talking to. It's just to help you to stay on your path and, to listen to your intuition if you're resonating. So I don't want you to feel like, you're not worth it. I want this to help. But it's not going to come out. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. My channel's not about sugarcoating and making everything and make you doubt, like, oh, there's hope when there's not. And if there was, I will explain that hope, that hope part. But I'm not trying to, I just feel so bad because people want these new readings like it's going to change up things. And really this feels like it's going to make you really stop wasting your time on these newer connections to not get you, so it doesn't waste your time. I feel like these readings are here not to waste your time. That's why they're coming out like this. Like, hey, if you're resonating with this and you feel that already, trust your intuition. So where it's leading, this person's not ending anything. There's no change. This person is still at the will. They come in. If you're going to be an Empress, they're going to match your energy. They know exactly what the Empress needs. But are they going to follow through and actually commit? No, they may say that because they're coming in as the King of Cups, which is super charming, super understanding. Someone that that will feed that Emperor energy. Not only did you get the Emperor, who is like acting serious and disciplined and loving and like, oh my gosh, and like so leadership type of person, you're also getting the emotional attention that they were not honest about. So now that they have withdrawn their energy, it's because they are trying to avoid everything that they said because it did not come from a place of commitment. And why you're saying? Because they're emotionally immature, because they're here with the Ten of Swords. They did this for emotional comfort. They had to come to the Empress. But now that you're serious and shoot, this really is the Empress. This person's going to want more from me. They went ahead and went back. Now they're detaching. Yeah. This is a very, dishonest person who's very, very wounded. This person's going to give up. Like, it looks like from what I'm seeing is it's a Ten of Swords again. This is painful. You might be going through pain from how this person treated you. I understand that because they're in pain. This person is literally at rock bottom trying to connect with connections and using their charm and this Emperor energy and giving false hope to the Empresses out there. That's what this is. They're coming in as detached. The Seven of Swords is here. They've been lying. They're unstable with the Temperance. They're not being honest. They may say, oh, the timing's just not right, or whatever they're saying. I don't like that the full energy came out in the reverse. Yeah, so someone here they're stuck. They're stuck. They're giving you mixed signals. They're fighting with their inner demons. They are not able to, give you what the Empress does deserve, but they can definitely act. They definitely can act. But really, you're going to get a lot of clarity from this situation. Okay, this person, there's a choice here. Should I stay? Should I go? And then there's here is like separating from the situation to get more clarity, to recharge, regroup. Because I am seeing that this person is very sad. They're coming in super, super sad, whoever this is. They're feeling regret when it comes to the Ten of Pentacles. They're not able to do that. And the outcome is this whole thing. Don't worry, this energy, karma's on your side, but this person is coming off as dishonest. They're not being truthful. So you're talking to somebody who may have hit rock bottom with something else, coming in to get validation from the Empress, which makes them feel good. But when it actually takes the step, they start detaching because they lied the whole time, to just for them to feel better, because they don't know how to handle or regulate their own emotions. They can't commit right now, maybe because of lack of finances, who knows. But they're just coming in as dishonest, you guys. So just, again, take what resonates with these readings. These are very, very strong readings. Most of you guys are already going through this already. It's just kind of telling you where it's leading. Where like it's leading right now. Because this feels like unfair. There's a lot of lies and broken promises. And this person seems to try to avoid what they cause, which causes a lot of sadness within you and in your mind. Okay. Oh my goodness. These are not as easy as, well, I don't know. I can't change the card. Silent treatment. Eek. Somebody may sabotage the connection. I kind of want to see the confessions with this person. Oof, I feel overwhelmed. I'm drowning in my thoughts. Okay. I feel unbalanced and uneasy. I don't know what to do to fix it. I smile on the outside, but I'm dying on the inside. This is not to save this person. They're heartbroken from something else. They were coming in as a false emperor. That's what I'm getting here. I'm going to get some advice for you from Spirit. Oh, and then I have these empowered messages too. So I'll get those too. Delay sending a message, Spirit saying, because this person's going detached, jealous and possessive, blocks or resistance, addictions. They may even have addiction problems, where it makes them like super, super happy and joy and all of these things. And they're like, yeah, super talkative, or just like in a really good chill mood. And then all of a sudden you might, for some of you guys, might be dealing with somebody has some coping with addiction, or someone who's coping their pain with addictions, which is making them even more detached. I don't know, but it doesn't look like this person's doing any healing. It just looks like they're in the Ten of Swords and trying to move forward, but really it's just they're unbalanced and uneasy with the Temperance. In the Seven of Swords, they feel there's like I just feel like they feel guilty for for saying all these things. And now they don't know how to address it but to detach. And it leaves like a lot of regret and sadness in the near future because of this dishonesty. So I feel like Spirit's just really trying to protect you from this person who's maybe giving you broken promises. All right. So that's what I have. Oh, wait, empower. Let's see what we got for empowered message for you. Healing your projections will help you avoid co-creating discordant situations. Okay. Remaining lighthearted during stressful times will help keep you in the flow. I just wouldn't I feel like there was just a lot of hope. And honestly, you're the Empress. So that's like the bittersweet of being an Empress. Being someone who's so centered, abundant, loving, caring, patient, who like really like engages with people, because you're going to meet people that you meet all sorts of people, and I feel you met a broken, wounded person. That's truly what I feel, and it's not your fault. but how they came off was a little too strong. A little too strong with that Emperor. And then backtracking like this, then completely detaching. So it's because this person was not able to fulfill that story that they were telling you, or those feelings. They're at the 10. They're at rock bottom, regardless if they say it or not. Okay, again, take what resonates with this reading. If this is not your reading and you don't feel that way, then it's fine. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. I do hope this message did help and bring some clarity to you. I'm sorry that this has happened. And much love to you, my friends. Let me know if you still want me to do these readings. I mean, they seem to be... It's like, you know, when you're talking to somebody and then they completely like kind of separate a little bit and you're just like still having that hope. Your intuition is going to talk to you during that time, but I just wouldn't confuse the anxiety of what's real, because anxiety and overthinking is not your intuition. That can spiral you down to more thinking about yourself and the what ifs. Your intuition is what's speaking to you through this reading. Like right now, if I'm talking to you and it's calm, or like, oh shoot, that does make sense. Oh, okay, yeah, that triggered me, but yeah, they are getting out of a marriage. That does make sense. And for it to say lighthearted, it's just saying like, don't make this about anything that's wrong with you, because someone didn't have the best intentions and you must have made this person feel very, very good about themselves for the moment. But the moment it got serious, their intentions is now showing you they were broken promises. Okay, so I do hope this message did help and bring some clarity. I really do. And I will see you guys soon. God bless.